This morning, Russian forces launched a missile attack in which they destroyed the cultural center in Dergata near Kharkiv. It housed a humanitarian aid center. Schools are under fire in the Chechen region. Russia is a country that is only disturbed by all education. What can be achieved by destroying Ukrainian schools? All Russian commanders who issue such orders are terminally ill. As a result of the shelling of Odessa, windows, roofs, and stuccos in the famous Vorontsov Palace were damaged. We must preserve our architecture for future generations, not only of Odessa, but also of the whole world. So I renew my request to include Odessa on the UNESCO World Heritage List. The Russians launched a missile attack on the oil refinery in Kremenchuk. Mykolaiv and the vicinity of Zaporizhia were shot at. Unfortunately, one person was killed yesterday and 3 were injured. These are all innocent civilians. I don't understand the aggressor's strategy. How will it benefit? It is destroying the homes of elderly people who are now homeless. I put on my coat, locked the house, and ran to the shelter. Some force threw me to the ground. Something flew overhead. When I woke up, I saw that there was nothing left, no houses around. Horrible. The Russians, under cover of fire, are trying to reach the Azovstal metallurgical plant. The situation becomes more and more complicated day by day. The Ukrainian authorities, supported by the international community, continue their efforts to rescue soldiers defending themselves there. I want all the defenders who are there to return home so that they can lead a normal life with their children and relatives. They deserve it. Why can others wander the streets with their loved ones and they cannot? Why is nobody helping them? The Ukrainians again struck Russian positions on Snake Island. The sunken ship is clearly visible in the satellite photos. There are 4 ships and 2 submarines in the Black Sea, equipped with more than 30 caliber cruise missiles. The threat of missile attacks both in the south and throughout the territory of Ukraine remains valid. Since the beginning of the invasion of Ukraine, Russia has already lost almost 27,000 soldiers, almost 3,000 armored combat vehicles, over 1,200 tanks, and 200 aircraft. Russian forces have not made any significant progress. Despite the concentration of troops in the Donbass, Ukrainian forces attacked the pontoon bridge over the Donets River, which they built for the 3rd time. In addition to the bridge, the Russians lost a significant amount of equipment.